Look, the worst part is watching a brand with a killer, innovative strategy completely blow up in your face. Everyone's hyped, the market's buzzing, the product's fresh, and then nothing. Silence. Failure. No traction, no love from customers, no impact. It's maddening. You put in the work, you take the risks, and it all crumbles like a house of cards. So what's really going on under the surface when brands fail despite having smart, cutting-edge market plans? Spoiler, it's never just about the plan. First off, too many founders confuse innovation with relevance. Throwing new features or fancy tech at the problem isn't enough. If what you offer doesn't solve a real pain people feel, or worse, if they don't even realize they have that pain yet, you're dead on arrival. You can have the flashiest pitch, but if your market still doesn't line up with what people want or need, you're just wasting time. The brutal truth is, you need to obsess over the why behind your customers' choices, not just the what you're selling. Next, watch out for strategy that's too rigid. Markets don't follow scripts, no matter how data-driven or scientific your approach sounds. If you lock yourself in a box and refuse to pounce on real-time feedback, especially the uncomfortable kind, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Real founders move fast, adjust faster, and kill their sacred cows when the numbers say it's time. That's how you survive. Innovation without speed and iteration is just delayed failure. And here's one that kills more brands than anything else, focusing on everything but the actual go-to-market execution. You got a solid product, but your sales, distribution, and marketing are an afterthought or placebo effort. Guess what? That's where the war is won or lost. You need an obsessive focus on how your product touches customers, how fast it gets in their hands, and how it turns into repeat business. No fancy ideas matter if your funnel leaks like a sieve and your brand voice doesn't connect. Now, when it comes to fixing this mess, stop thinking about growth hacking like a magic spell or secret sauce. Real growth comes from building relationships that matter. Partners who get the vision, customers who become fans, teams who bleed for the mission. That means ruthless prioritization. Cut out distractions, kill any shiny objects, and focus on what moves the needle in your market right now. You're not here to be liked by everyone. Own your niche so aggressively that your competition is forced to play catch-up. More than that, embrace brutal honesty inside your team and in your market approach. Get real about what's working and what isn't. Don't sugarcoat the ugly truths or hide behind vanity metrics. If sales aren't coming, say it. If your message sucks, fix it. If investors don't get you, don't chase more money. Reconsider your game plan. This constant self-assessment is the fuel for survival. Also, rejection and failure are not enemies. They're essential checkpoints. If your brand stumbles, celebrate it as data, not disgrace. The companies that make it big have discarded dozens of bad ideas, pivoted on a dime, and stayed alive by learning faster than anyone else. Being stuck in your original plan, no matter how clever, is just arrogance dressed up as confidence. Finally, think global from day one, but act local with savage precision. Expanding without understanding small, real pockets of your market kills brands faster than you realize. Nail down those micro markets, dominate where you can, and let momentum build. The world isn't flat. If you try to be everywhere at once, you're nowhere effectively. So here's the order. Focus like hell on understanding your customer's real problem. Build a flexible strategy that adapts fast. Execute ruthlessly on getting your product in hands with a clear, honest message, and treat failure as your roadmap forward. Forget the nonsense about overnight success. This is brutal, smart, nonstop work done with fire burning inside. You're not failing because your market strategy isn't innovative. You're failing because you refuse to be brutally honest, flexible beyond comfort, and relentless about execution. Fix that, and suddenly, nobody can stop you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.